You know those moments where you got a big decision down the line and you've got a choice. You can think through it logically, or you could just make the decision based off vibes. Charlie, you strike me as somebody who rarely makes decisions purely based on vibes.
It depends. I can go either way.
Yeah?
It depends on what kind of decision we're talking about. Sometimes I've thought about things very existentially, looking way down the line. Sometimes you just go like, I'm going to do this. Like, it just feels right.
All right, yeah. A survey of 2,000 adults find that 70% of people rely on non-logical methods like gut feelings, prayer, and general vibes when making major life decisions. Those major life decisions include things like changing jobs, moving, ending relationships, getting pets. I think that's one that I've kind of made off vibes, and investing money. 22% of Gen Z base decisions on social media content. 17% of millennials base it off cosmic signs. Across generations, many consulted family, friends, or partners when making large purchases, rarely turning to financial professionals. And when it comes to regrets and outcomes, 71% of respondents reported no regrets about their intuition-based choices.
There's an entire book about this. In 2005, Malcolm Gladwell released the book Blink, and it is all about those unconscious decisions that you can make in the blink of an eye, and how a lot of times those are the best decisions that you make. Not always, obviously. I mean, there's a hit and miss with everything, but that whole book, and I'm looking at my notes here, basically the summary is that the unconscious mind makes incredibly effective snap judgments. And so this is not a new idea here.
Yeah.
We're tackling it, but I think that everybody gets a vibe on certain things here and there.
Sure.
I mean, my wife and I are a great example. Like,
Nice.
we were not even like, we were barely just starting to date when I got a job in Alaska, and I was like, yeah, no, you should move with me.
Nice.
And she was
Vibes.
like, yeah, all right, let's do this. This is crazy. And now we're here and married. So
I love it. Yeah, I think it's mostly financial decisions that I would be the least likely to make based off vibes and vibes alone. That like a big purchase like a car or a home, I might require a little bit more logical thinking, or at least discussing with like friends and family first. I don't think that's one that I would just like walk in and be like, I'm ready to buy something. I think my most reckless spending is like boots.
But I think it can be both though. Like maybe in the getting ready to make a big purchase, you do this very long, like, do I have this
You're
much
saving,
money
you're
here or that?
calculating, but
I've
actually
been
day
going
of.
around, but then like after, you've looked at 10 houses, but you walk into one and you go, oh no, this is it.
Right.
I'm ready.
Sure.
Like this has got all the things.
Yeah.
And it fits within the parameters I've already spent time thinking about.
But I think you've already spent the time building those parameters.
But
It's
which
not...
one it happens to be where you're like, oh, I'm going to pull the trigger. I think that sometimes those things can hit you quicker.
Yeah.
So sometimes it is, I think, a combo of both things. You know, it is understanding what you're looking for writ large.
Yes.
But then once you see it, you know it, and you just move quick.
And maybe it's because like I'm so I identify myself as being so bad with numbers and math, and so I think I put that financial decision-making category under the like, this needs a lot of time and thought, and I don't put that in a gut reaction or intuition-based decision category for me personally. But I also feel like I do myself dirty that way, where I'm like, maybe we should incorporate a little more vibes in the financial purchases department, just a little, a hint of vibes.
Yeah, I
A
go.
whisper.
I go back and forth on that one, because the financial area is the one place where your vibes can lead you right off a cliff.
That's right. So that's where like I think sometimes it puts me on hold sometimes, maybe I should jump and I don't, where it's like, oh, but I'm so bad at math. Maybe I did the math wrong. I probably did the math wrong. And that's where I think like my mistrust of my own gut comes from.
All right. Well, what do you guys think out there? I don't know. I want to know what you think. Are you more of a vibes decision maker, or are you a like lay it all out, look at every possibility?
Pros, cons lists.
Or, as I think, honestly, most of us are you a little bit of both, and one kind of informs the other?
Yeah, there you go. Great conversations to be had. Follow us on our socials or email us team@coastlife.com. We got to take a quick break. We've got more Coast Life coming your way.